I mean, be quiet, you.
Will not.
Wow. Great way to start.
You're not my real dad. You're not even my fake dad. You're not even your dad. Like,
Good.
I don't want to be any of our dads.
Huh?
Fair.
least of all your dad. Your dad is terrible. Like,
Yeah, mine's just a schmuck.
Dang. Listen, I love my dad and
right, yeah, okay, look. Disclaimer, you can like your parents and love your parents and still be deeply
still
bothered by
recognize
them.
that there is some
Issues.
Issues. Yeah, that's a word for it.
Yep, that's the nice word. Anyway, hello, good people.
Hello.
Now watching us.
Trauma
Hello
dumping family
Greetings,
shit.
ninjas.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so Tanamichi only.
Yeah, right.
What was Tanamichi?
May
What
he
was
continue.
Mhm.
May he continue to rest in peace until we get him out of the lantern.
Yep.
Also,
Mhm.
I would really like for characters to stop dying in the games I'm in. I'm in 2 different games right now where in the last month a character has died and they haven't been able to come back. And then
Heather, that's asking too
Get
much.
good.
Like, get good, scrub. Like,
listen,
Damn. Okay.
listen, it was Curse of Strahd, so you get good, bitch.
Fair.
right?
I'm alive.
Are you?
For now.
I haven't been hurt in like
Don't
Care,
tell-
care,
no,
don't,
no,
not,
no,
don't,
now-
don't. There you
Don't-
go.
Yep.
Don't.
I mean, Jinx much?
Hey,
I mean,
DM,
now you're
you
just
haven't attacked
encouraging
me in a
him.
long time. Here, let me place this
Wham!
target
Right in the front.
right
Yep.
here for you to just go ka-chomp.
I have plans.
It's like saying
It'll be
quiet or slow when it's slow at a store
It's
at your
saying
job.
Yep.
tonight
Do
is
not
quiet
say it because it
to
will
the
happen.
problem customer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
fine. Oh,
Like,
that's me.
do
hands down.
not tell them that. Do not give them that scent of blood in the water.
Uh-uh.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Avoid phrases like "it's too quiet" or "it could
Yep.
be worse."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's that you are doing the equivalent of basically just walking directly over the handle of a rake that is lying on the ground and waiting for someone to step on it.
Yep.
That involved me going outside.
You
Okay,
don't
your
teleport.
broom and
to
Not
your
work.
home.
necessarily.
Right.
Anyway,
I had to consciously leave the house because I've been off since Friday.
You should know
Mhm.
that there's a thing in the fridge at your job waiting for you right now from me, plus another thing coming with Amber tomorrow to your job. So there'll be 2 things,
Oh, good.
Are they food things?
arguably.
Probably.
oh no.
That's a very
Technically, poison is edible, guys. So
Right.
No,
Define
only
food
one- no,
things.
Poison is not edible because edible is fit to be eaten. But
Consumable.
poison is consumable.
Right.
Mhm.
Almost anything is edible one time.
Oh.
Like
Mhm.
Last minor distraction before
lies. Anyway, please
yeah.
continue.
brushed the cat's tail today.
Uh-huh.
It-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This was just
Oh.
the top.
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yep.
what a floof.
One more minor distraction. I got
Very, very
checked
good
by
boy.
a coffin earlier today. Anyway, sorry for another time. Who wants to cover what happened last time?
Don't.
Also,
Coffin
while we hear
tease
what's
us like
happened
that.
last
What are
time,
you-
I sent
Did
you a
you
thing.
say don't coffin tease us like
That's a
that?
conversational dead end.
Yeah.
Hey! If you were
Dive in
here,
there,
I'd give you
Heather.
a high five.
somebody previously on something.
Yeah.
Previously on Shadowscar.
It's a good one.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Did you freeze? We're not quite sure.
Anticipation.
Patient.
Ah.
All right.
Oh.
So, with that being said, you know the guy whose head like just turned into goo?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the goo head is very similar to a Mentos and Coke situation. It wasn't just a melting in place; it
Oh.
was Mentos and Coke.
There was frothing involved.
Yes, it was
Absolutely,
frothing.
there was.
Look, if your head melts but it doesn't froth, did it really melt?
Yes.
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 Hoshi takes the vanilla envelope, not manila envelope, vanilla envelope,
Vanilla
green,
smelling manila envelope. Yes.
You damn right. Right.
green flames erupt across it and light Damien and Molly's names up. And Molly fills Damien in about like what the fuck just happened. Damien investigates the body in the pile of goo. There is a small bullet with a computer chip in it. The chip will melt the fastest. And I didn't put it in here, but I'm pretty sure Damien went for it, right? Like to pull that chip out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There are two fancy envelopes inside of the other envelopes. One is addressed to Damien and one is to Molly. It is an invitation. It is an invitation to a murder mystery party. And we have some of the evidence because the murder mystery is the guy whose head exploded into goo. So we're like witnesses to this murder, I guess. So, uh-oh.
Schmurder, turder.
Just a Tuesday.
4 uses his Gearheart ability to get more information. We learn that it was shot from a gun. The barrel on this gun is huge. It's almost like a Russian nesting doll of barrel guns. The party is on the 2nd floor. It's a white tie event. They say we have access to the entire building. It is a private establishment that's rented out for private events, but no one lives there. Didn't you say, Jay, that there was like a certain like one spot that we can't go to, or was all of it?
There is a room
Open.
on the 2nd floor.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. The seal is from the Steel Court Collective, kind of like the mob, very Al Capone-esque. Molly shows the invitation to Rena, and Rena just starts laughing. She very obviously states that this is a trap. We were told that this is a super fancy white tie event, and white tie is even fancier than black tie. And to plan what our characters are going to wear for this gala.
But you're
So-
also going to a 1% event where you're entitled to dress however you like, hence the hat. Traditionally, hats being a position of authority over other people, which is why for a long, long time it was considered a form of politeness to take them off when you went into somebody's house as a deference of power to that person. You're saying, I'm not better than you. But it's the year 2025, and everybody you know can own a hat for $4 if they want to. Hats just don't have the kind of social I'm better than you that they used to. So down with that nonsense. I'm wearing the hat because I want to. Anyway, let's start with 4. What's your gala outfit look like?
So it's a kind of red tailcoat with a black vest, black pants.
So not the
What?
Henley you are currently wearing.
But
The shirt. I'm pretty sure
Oh.
you're wearing a Henley. I can't see enough of it to be absolutely sure, but it looks like a Henley to me.
I don't know what that is.
The shirt that is on you at this moment. Like,
It's the sort of like 3-button up like
right. The
quarter.
buttons keep going. Do you have a whole row of them?
Oh, no.
Then yes, you're wearing a Henley.
You learn something new every day, I guess. May or may not
I said
retain
the
it.
person who is able to pick apart every single dress outfit in a show and be able to tell you what type of trousers or whatever they should have been wearing.
Yeah. For and kind of a darkish red shirt. Instead of a bow tie or any frills, though, I just have my goggles because
Excellent.
goggles.
Statement piece. It's good. Rena, I'm sure yours is going to be just a tiny bit sexual and glorious. What are you wearing?
Yeah.
Bless you for thinking it's just a tiny bit.
Look, I'm trying to be. I just asked a woman on a stream what she's wearing. I'm trying not to lean into that too much. Okay.
I am. Hey Becky, bestie, what you wearing?
Posting in the chat.
You're
Oh,
also
God.
you pulled your mic away again a little
Ooh.
bit.
Posting in the chat.
Ooh.
Do we get a way of showing
So,
that to our
I
It's web
yeah, if you
copy.
put it if you have that somewhere locally on your computer, you can share that. Oh my God, I just saw the picture. That's lovely.
Share that to like.
Let,
how
let
do
me
I-
see if I can't make that work from here. Give me one. Give me a moment. Hold on. Hold on.
I
Hold
think I
on,
have
hold on,
it. I
hold
think I
on.
might be doing it, but then how would I share it to the Zoom?
There's a big
Yes.
green share button at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, like share my screen? Or-
Right. But that means I have to adjust it so that I'm not the only one who can do that. There you go. Give that a go.
Okay.
And then you'd open the image up and share it the window that it's in, just like we always do.
Did it work?
Pop off,
Ooh.
queen.
It was pretty great.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that's where people on the internet can see it. Hold on 1 second. My phone just buzzed. I don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't matter. You are more important. Yes, that is streaming out there. Lovely.
Hey,
So
hey,
yes.
Mike, that just feels like an enemies to lovers
So now I'm gonna
situation. So have fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Yeah, that is what Rena is wearing.
Lovely. Damien, I'm sure it's some sort of classy 40s outfit.
Oh, yes. So
Hmm.
let's see.
Just read the chat just now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, but I can't.
It's great. It's great, right?
Sorry, guys.
This is what
Ooh,
Damien is
lovely.
wearing.
Ooh, that's nice.
Slick. Very
Yeah,
classy.
very much sheen and very put together.
Is that that's a fancy waistcoat. Look at you.
Uh-huh. I
Nice.
went white tie detective Pinterest. Let's go.
Nice.
And I found this and I was
That
like,
is the
yes.
way to do it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I would wear that in a second.
Mhm.
That's very nice. Well, maybe not. Look, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't something of a messy eater, and half of that outfit is white. Like that might be a
that's
bad
why
idea.
that's why you do this with the black while you're eating. And then
Sure.
when you're done eating, then you
Perhaps
can pop it out a
I
little
could
bit.
just scotch guard it before I eat. Like,
Hold a nap anyway.
I'll do mine too. I don't know how well it'll actually show up though.
oh, you have a picture. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's the one.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
you
we're-
sent it to me.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
Look at that. Yeah,
it's
right.
basically this, except the front fill is goggles.
Going full steampunk couture.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Love it.
Four is officially steampunk fancy ball inventor.
Right.
Is,
I
Yeah.
love
is
it.
is the vibe for sure.
Yes.
Yep.
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hoshi.
So okay. I have 4 inspo pictures and then I'll describe it.
Sure.
Oh, I'm the only one that doesn't have art. God dang it.
Aha.
So this
Rinker,
is
if
the
you're
general,
talking about, go ahead, sorry.
this is the general dress. Not that color though. And then so you have dew instead of these like pearls,
Oh, nice. Yeah. I
but
see
it's
where we're going.
coming, it's not up on the shoulder, it's hitting off, like starting here, like just above the elbows and coalescing into gloves. But it's this atmospheric color. And so like the
Oh.
bottom billows out a little bit more. Her hair is actually down. Just kind of going back over her shoulders. She does have a little almost a dewdrop in the
Mhm.
center of her forehead, which is the only jewelry she's wearing. Beyond that. But she very much has room to maneuver in the skirt.
Nice.
It is not like, as you see, like it flows down, it doesn't stay tight. But there's no slit. So that's it.
Rinker, I saw your question. If you meant if you mean the shoes that Damien is wearing in the picture,
Mhm.
shoes that fit are comfortable. Hard stop.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't matter what
Yep.
they're made out of on the top. I don't
Mhm.
have a pair of derbies, which is what those look like. Sorry,
I think
loafers
so,
are what
yeah.
those look like because I
Yeah.
just don't like the look of a loafer. But I do have a pair of double monks in the closet that should fit exactly the same, and they're
Mhm.
really comfortable. They're comfortable because they fit. Like
Yeah.
the belief that formal wear has to be uncomfortable is it's just not true. Like,
Mm-mm.
it's just not.
Due to that fact, I was literally wearing tennis shoes under my wedding dress the entire time.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
so qualifier there.
And my
I
mom
cannot-
was so mad at me, but I didn't even care.
Oh no.
right. Your
It's your
wedding, your
wedding.
way. To
Right.
qualifier there. menswear can be comfortable, whether or not it's formal or not. I cannot speak to women's clothing.
Women's clothing, if it fits you properly, should still be comfortable. Unless it is specifically being made to be more of an art piece where it is restricting accessibility and movement
Corset.
on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking a good
Corsets
corset shouldn't hurt. A
they
good
shouldn't hurt
corset
that
for
much.
you
Mm-mm.
should still be
That much.
comfortable. But you have those dresses where they're like, I can't sit. That's by design. So that
Mhm.
type of thing is different. Shoes, good heels for your feet. If the shoe fits you and fits the contours of your feet well, should
Mhm.
not hurt. If it does hurt, then it means that there is something about the shoe that is not good for you, whether that's the height, the size of the heel. Like, I can't actually do heels. I have to do wedges, and they need to be about that tall because that's how tall I can just walk around on my feet all the time. But there are some people that have more of an arch in their foot and can therefore get away with a higher heel. And then what you have to practice is the pinpoint of pressure, which is different. But I would argue that a majority of the time, menswear is functionality first. Women's fashion is aesthetics first,
look first, yeah.
functionality second. So you end up in a baseline more of, I wanted this look, so I sacrificed this. Whereas men's fashion is, I wanted this and it looks like this.
Right. The other day, I heard
Black,
somebody
white,
knocking on.
navy, or gray.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Right. Yeah. The other day I posted a picture of a shirt just like this one, except it's royal purple. It's the same cut, it's the same company. And somebody was like, some guy was like, that's a really bold choice. No, it isn't. It's a single color, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not covered in polka
If
dots.
it was bold, it would be patterned all kinds of crazy
It's
and
a
shit.
single
And you would
color.
add
You need to get
extra
out
like
more.
accessories.
Like,
Yeah.
So is it, sorry,
we
is
have
it
Molly
Kai and
and
Molly
Kai.
that haven't
right. We
shared?
have Molly and Kai.
Okay.
And I don't know if Kai wants to take this opportunity to go quickly scrounge up art or if he's just going to phone the whole thing in.
I'm absolutely doing both of those things at the same time.
Excellent. Then in that case, let's go with Molly first.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I was looking for a picture of the tennies under the wedding dress, and I'm gonna send that all
lovely.
to you.
Yeah.
Also they're Michael Kors tennis shoes, so they're like super cute.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
So did you say tennies?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never heard that before. That's adorable.
Tennis shoes? Tennies? You've never heard that?
That's not just adorable. It's adorable. That's great.
I'm shocked you've never heard that.
I've never heard that before. Tennies.
Oh.
Then again, I don't own a pair of tennis shoes.
Okay.
You
so
don't own a single pair of sneakers. Okay.
That's true. I don't.
I bought a pair of heels for $15 at Kohl's and then realized I hated them, so I just didn't wear them. So
Oh, I guess that's not true. I just got a pair of leather sneakers the other day. Rubber outsole,
I don't know that
leather
leather sneakers
laces.
count.
Of course.
That's
Do they-
pretty.
That is
that
really
would
pretty.
that would totally
Love
fit
it.
Molly.
so
You should've
but
just
Right.
worn your wedding
Uh,
dress. What do you mean?
I should have just worn my wedding dress because it looks just like this plus butterflies.
Yeah.
I should have just put it on. But caveat to this though, it is not so the style, the shape, yes, but it is going to be more like of a higher neckline and off the shoulder. So there is going to be a little bit of sleeves, but it's not going to be butterflies. It's going to be moths.
Yeah.
Because there is some
type of
moth.
moth.
Huh?
Is there a specific type of moth?
I really like atlas moths. I think those are really pretty. So more like I would say less butterflies, but like bigger to the point where they're kind of overlapping, making the design of the skirt. So like the
That's cool.
pattern of the skirt is the moths versus just moths being added onto the dress.
Nice.
Very cool.
How do
Kai, you
I
ready to go there?
How do I unshare my
I-
screen? Oh, there we go.
Okay. So how am I sharing screen here?
You have the thing open in front of you, and then there's a big green button at the bottom of the screen. I put well, it's not relevant to what we're doing here. It is relevant to the conversation. So I threw the picture of my sneakers into the chat. You tell me if those count as sneakers.
They
No.
do not.
They do not. Why don't
No.
they?
Because
have-
those are not exercise shoes.
Oh, no, they are not.
Yep.
Like, they
Sneakers and
can
tennis
be.
shoes are shoes that you wear when playing tennis and exercising.
You don't
Oh,
bring
see, I-
sneakers to a cobbler and something's going on.
I specifically wear those for like my longer walks, as if you get the rubber outsole.
Okay, so I have two inspirations that I'm kind of going with here. Give me 1 second. So let's see.
I had to get used to the idea of laces without the little
I don't-
bits on the end that I forget the name of. Look
So-
at this.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
so Janelle Monáe was a heavy influence because of the androgynous style of it, of the
Mhm.
sort of suit meets dress down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But then also there's this bioluminescent algae sort of glow vibe that I really wanted. That's sort of cosmic.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I wanted to get the pattern for Kai's outfit is very like black hole accretion disc, where you sort of have like those the arch red of like
Mhm.
something that's eating a sun. So you get this sort of like the darker in the middle, and then you get this sort of like glowing cosmic effect on the exterior.
Mhm.
As it,
Very
as it
cool.
goes out towards the sort of the sleeves and the feet. So those are the sort of influences that I was kind of taking here. But I definitely like the idea of this sort of hybrid, sort of formal wear on top of, with almost with like the white tie just sort of like derisively stuffed into the lapel pocket. Just as a
It's too long. Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's so good. Oh lordy.
Yeah. Just
Nice.
as because Kai can't not tell rich people to go fuck themselves.
I will resist the urge to clarify.
Uh-huh.
I will resist the urge to not twitch when you said lapel pocket.
I know, but listen.
It's not a. Moving on.
Yeah,
Like-
but just like the like
Lapel shelf?
No.
right here where the pocket protector goes for nerds.
A pocket square?
Yeah, where the pocket square goes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
where that goes.
Okay, sure.
So
yeah.
so Kai's pocket square is their tie.
Right, is the
Tie tucked
literal
in there.
right. Yeah.
Is
Their
that where the
tie tucked
pencils
into the
normally go?
side. I
Yeah.
need to know, is it a tie or is it a bow tie that wasn't finished tie?
It is a
I'm
full
gonna
bow
cry.
tie, and you can see the little like half of the bow sticking out of the pocket. Just
Oh, it's just not. So you
just to be-
tied it and put
It's
it in
just
the
not
pocket?
on.
That's actually really cool.
yeah, just full spite.
Like,
Just-
here's my white tie right here.
I went
Uh-huh.
to a great deal of effort. I can slip this around my neck anytime I want to, and I'm not going to do it because fuck you.
And wonderfully, that
Incredible.
means
I
that
applaud it.
if the bow tie pokes out of the pocket even a little bit, you've achieved what a pocket square is for
Uh-huh.
in a
Mhm.
distinctive, entertaining way.
That's incredible.
like, neat. So, before somebody asks where the hell you got the income to make all these things happen, the answer is not the organization paid for them. The answer is when you show up to the event, there is a couture market that has been set up specifically for you to wander through it and pick whatever the fuck it is you want. And now we know what you all picked. The venue itself is a big fancy mansion, three floors. One of them is in the ground. Lots of lights. The general motif is Frozen Wonderland, by which I mean there are frozen people in ridiculous Alice in Wonderland style outfits here and there and all over the place. It's like walking into a refrigerator.
I feel like Hoshi's outfit now is very thematic
Huh.
by accident.
Mhm.
I once again am baffled that you have not played BioShock because you are recreating an entire level of that game.
Am I?
Here's
I
the
pl-
thing: what
I played
Jake has
BioShock
never
Infinite.
secretly shared with anyone is that he actually play tested the game and gave them notes, and therefore
Mhm.
is not allowed to say that he's played it because that's been the only time.
Right, I'm just
Uh-huh,
saying that the
uh-huh.
line between Andrew Ryan
Still
and I
under
is very
NDA.
thin. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Okay.
like,
has to deny any connection with Bioshock for the
There are
rest
games
Mhm.
I've alpha and beta tested. Bioshock was not one of them.
That's really cool though.
Hey, thanks.
Nice.
Um,
So yeah,
so
it's frozen as fuck in here.
it's frozen as fuck in here, except where you walk, there are floating discs maybe 10 feet above you that will float directly above each of you and provide radiated heat that cones right down on top of you.
Oh, nice.
Which is say
because,
you will not be cold.
Huh.
Good.
Thank
Um,
God. I
great.
hate being cold.
So the frozen people, they're just full dead, right?
I mean, their eyes move and follow you as you move around the place.
little creepy. Got it. Well, he did say Alice in Wonderland-esque.
There is a large cat that has clearly been painted purple, that follows you around with like a drink tray and that sort of thing. It's an
Okay, is it-
unsettling party, but
Is this a actual Cheshire cat or is this a you cat?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
a you cat, he says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
What-
what
You know
you
what we're
claimed
talking
were
about.
feline.
Very heavy air
Mhm.
quotes.
Very heavy. Like I can't lift them. They're so heavy. Like
Yes.
it's a big round like Garfield. It's a big round cat, just 3 times that big, painted purple, and somebody has painted a big like giggly face into their fur below where their actual mouth is.
Hmm.
And it's following you around. Well, I say following you around. It's still a cat, right? So it follows you around to an extent with a drink tray. There's a dozen other people here, all of which are dressed to varying degrees of formality. Some of them chose to completely ignore the white tie suggestion. Other people took that very, very literally. There was a guy literally in just a white tie and nothing else.
He's from Refuge.
Okay. No, he's not.
Immediately shut
If-
that shit down.
No.
he's
Yes.
probably someone that Hoshi's seen at her parents' parties.
That is the level of drama only Fifth Street can muster.
That is
Yeah.
Lord Tumbleton. He does that sort of thing.
you be the best dressed when you're completely natural?
Yeah, right.
No, okay, but listen, that man went to an ice party with his dong out. He has to know that he's not going to come out of this.
Looking good.
Unscathed.
Mhm.
He's not going to be impressing anyone.
Uh-huh.
He's got
Uh,
frostbite. It's fine. Like,
The man
the only
has
ones with heaters
retracted
are all
into
of the
his
guests.
own
oh,
spleen.
everybody gets a heater. He's fine.
Okay.
Like,
Well, yeah, but the heater's coming from up above, going down.
Yeah, no.
Like
I
that-
didn't say he was standing at attention. I said he
that
was
was a
fine.
separate question I realized we didn't clarify is does
Yeah.
everyone here have a heater?
Yeah, I was like, that man is. He is.
Molly, you okay?
No.
No.
I didn't say he was standing at attention. Jesus
right. I didn't say he was imposing. I said he was fine. Look, it's a nice normal amount of like
I want you to know you set this up. I am merely stating the biological fact that man is retracted into his own spleen.
holy Moses, that's a winner.
You see that there's only 2 people not doing a form of a face palm right now? Including yourself. That was Jay and Becky. We're just like, yep, that was said, and everyone else
Bam!
appeared from camera.
Uh-huh.
Like, Jay, I just saw your fingers. I couldn't even see your
Yep.
face. It was
Mhm.
just your
Mhm.
glove down.
Yep, because I was literally
Oh,
like head back.
God.
Oh,
So
that's fantastic.
Hoshi
Moving
walks
on.
in as
Moving on.
feigned confident as she can,
Uh-huh.
because this is the first one of these events that she's actually going to be allowed to attend for more than 15 minutes to be introduced to a handful of people and then sent to her room.
Mhm.
But she is trying to look around for just familiarity. Anyone that she knows or would have seen at a party or in the city or on Refuge or any of the places Just trying, if there's not that many people here, what do we have in common?
The mostly naked Lord Tumbleton isn't good enough for you. You've met him before.
Okay. And
We're
what
not
about anyone
interacting
else?
with him.
Oh, I see.
Hoshi is not going to go walk over to the naked man, please.
He's not naked. He's
Mhm.
wearing a tie.
Okay. Hoshi is not going to go walk over to the naked man, please.
I stress that he's not naked. He's wearing a tie. But I
Where's
also
the tie, Jay?
do you really want me to answer that question? I didn't think so.
Listen, his worst
Firstly, there's
feature
no
is
good
his
answer
best
there.
dressed, and we'll
Second,
leave
you
it at
don't want to
that.
know.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
Um,
lordy.
if Lord Tumbleton's presence is uncomfortable, perhaps one of the other half a dozen people that you've met before.
Literally
So,
any of them. Name
That's,
a new
no, that's
NPC.
my question is are there people here that she's seen, and where might she have known them?
Lady Kylie is here. She's intense. I'm picturing like Poison Ivy from the Harlequin cartoon in mentality.
Okay.
But
Oh,
but
Becky, don't start yawning,
there
girl.
is
I'm gonna
there is
follow you.
zero chance that you've seen that cartoon, and if you have, it is absolutely not safe for you. So don't do that to yourself.
I will not.
Which is a shame on one end because Harlequin animated cartoon Poison Ivy is pretty
Oops.
great.
Ow.
Like,
You did not have to
um,
use your claws
but
for
anyway,
that.
Lady Kylie is very intense and in a morose, everything sucks, everybody's gonna die, and they deserve it sort of
Sorry,
way.
he grabbed my
Um,
shoulder to turn around onto it
I see.
No.
instead of
Cuteness.
just turning. Ow.
She's one of the smartest, most involved botanists that your family is familiar with, which means there's a lot of conversations in your house.
Yep. Okay,
Um,
yep.
She is
Oh, what was
wearing
their name?
Lady
Lady
Kylie.
Kylie.
She is wearing a what would appear to be a giant daffodil, not a dress formed to look like a daffodil, a daffodil.
My love. Can you move so that I can,
I'm sorry, I did not catch her name. Lady what?
Kylie, Kylie.
My brain is not working. Spell it one more time for me.
Kylie.
Thank you.
You bet.
But please don't. Why? Oh yeah, no, don't.
Mhm.
She is having a quiet but intense argument with another person as you approach what sounds like on the subject of whether or not people should be entitled to their own dirt.
Okay.
She is currently suggesting that no one's entitled to anything, including and up to their own dirt. Look what they don't do with it. They use it to like bury their dead instead of growing the living, that sort of thing.
Buddy, oh my god,
Okay, but
helping me.
But
the decomposition of a corpse actually helps fertilize the soil so that things
Hi,
grow
baby.
better.
sure, yes. It's funny you bring that up. The other party goer will bring that up, and she's like, "Yes, but one, there's more than one way to achieve that, and two, they're corpses. They're so unsightly, and burying them doesn't make them not sightly. You know they're there."
Yeah, but they get decomposed anyway.
What does she want people to do? Just never die, or does she want everyone to be incinerated?
I mean, did you want to ask?
Do you want to get involved in this particular conversation?
Molly's
You know
definitely
what? Yes, it's a rich person. I'm annoyed by them. I'm gonna piss.
Okay,
I'm gonna
great.
piss her off on purpose.
Beautiful.
So you bring that up, and she goes, "Oh, hello there.
Huh.
Yes, incineration would be fine. Sky burial would also be fine. Water burial would also be fine."
Just as long as the poor unsightly corpses aren't visible by the general public.
Correct. See, you're getting it.
This is why I hate rich people.
Dude, you know I hate rich people too.
Molly is just kind of like sitting close, but not like close enough to be weird about it. But she's
Okay.
very intently listening in on this entire conversation because she just wants to hear everything this woman says.
When
Hmm.
Kylie would have these conversations at
Mhm.
Hoshi's house, what was her dad's? Like, were they of a like mind? Were these spirited conversations and they were friends? Were they opposite?
Mostly the conversations Kylie had with your dad were about how to get different plants to grow in places they're not traditionally going to grow
Okay.
in
Okay.
without scientific editing.
Okay.
And they were energetic conversations that we usually were more agreement than disagreement. That your dad was more open to the idea of not like gene splicing, but controlled plant breeding and
Yeah.
cross pollination. And Kylie was more of the mind that if you just put the plants, if you didn't cross the plant with another plant, if you just put the plant in the harsh environment, but you could control how long it had to deal with the environment, you could encourage it on its own to evolve without crossing it with something else. And he was like, yeah, but that would take forever. She goes, yeah, but it would be better. Like,
Okay. Okay.
and your dad didn't really agree. Not both that it wasn't really better, and that the massive amount of it's just not worth the trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He didn't see cross-pollination as some sort of nature sin.
We got a comment on the stream.
Uh-huh.
Books that burn. She doesn't think a sky burial is unsightly. I mean, I don't think it is, but it seems weird to think that it's less unsightly than a dirt one, given that you can, literally see it.
Right. Yes, I agree. I appreciate that somebody caught that. Hey,
Just
Robin.
never look up in the sky again.
Yeah, right.
Wait, does Rinker know a lot about like
Oh no.
Oh no.
that as well?
Rinker just commented.
And
Yes. Books that burn is yet another extended member of the of Heather's family, I believe. So yeah.
uh-huh.
Hi. Yeah.
Oh, the conversations that take place.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
Hoshi is actually, as we're entering and she's looking around, gonna link arms with Rena.
Oh boy.
Can you find her?
Did you
I sent a
disappear
message.
as we entered?
I sent a message to Jay. We'll see if it worked or not.
I am headed there now.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, my idea was to hook arms with you and see if we could discuss the people that are here. But if you disappear as we're entering, then she'll hook arms with Damien instead. And
Rena,
talk
would you make
about
a roll
who's
for that?
Here.
Yes, I will.
Because I want to communicate with somebody about the people we are seeing.
I actually want to hang around and try and stay close to Molly if possible. I have a separate,
Molly. Okay.
yeah, with a separate line of conversation I wanted to kind of bring up with her when things quiet down a bit.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Does that ever happen in this game? We ever have a quiet moment?
I jinxed myself.
Beautiful.
Oh.
No.
How'd you do?
A 6, a 1, a 1, and a 5.
Oh,
Nuts.
Oh.
It was going so good.
Poor unfortunate soul. So what'd you try to do? What'd you try to do, girl?
Oh no, Rena successfully did the thing. You see no Rena.
Okay.
The fail in this regard is not that you see Rena, it's that somebody else does.
Amazing.
You look around the space to lock arms with Rena to find that she seems to have disappeared. This place is very open concept. Which is to say, you should be able to just do a 360 and see her. And if you can't, that means either she has gone outside or she's gone to the one place she was specifically told not to go.
Which means that's where she is.
Yep.
For where are you in all this? I don't suppose you happen to have noticed the giant 2 frozen golems that make up the support columns in this building. Which is to say, instead of support columns, there are golems holding up the second floor.
All right.
Look at that face.
Thinking that until that moment, 4 had not noticed, said Golems.
I had not noticed those golems. I'm gonna go look at one of those.
You bet. They are additionally not frozen. They're the only thing down here that isn't frozen. Even the paintings on the walls are frozen.
now for clarification's sake, this was from the you said the steel court. What now? There's like steel court was like somehow financing this. And
Yes.
so, but this is still taking place physically within Fifth Street.
Yes.
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 Interesting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Or you would like to go sniff a golem?
I need to go lick the golem. Come on, let's be
No,
honest.
what?
Lick.
Or is a scientist and you
That-
lick the
Uh-huh.
rock.
Lick it. Lick it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, is 4 a good enough scientist to know which rock not to lick? I don't know.
Probably not. I mean, look, 4
Mm.
strikes me as the kind of scientist who figures out something is food or not by putting it in his mouth, much like a dog.
Mhm.
Absolutely not. He does empirical study. He makes
Yeah, but
something
licking.
else eat it first.
Yep.
I
and
see.
Bingo.
Yeah, smart.
When
If-
as 4's going over there, since I
Uh-huh.
can't find Rena, I'm gonna link up with Damien and like link arms up with Damien and
You bet.
walk around, but have it just very like, do we know them? Here's the bit I know. What do you know? Trying to figure out who's here and again, what do they have in common
Yeah.
beyond just an invitation here?
You bet.
Mhm.
But that's all she's trying to do right now. Anyway.
So all
Yeah.
the people you can see so far have 2 things in common. They are independently wealthy. And in the place you're in, there are 4 general levels of wealth. You have people who to whom that word doesn't really apply.
Mhm.
You have people who no longer live check to check. You have people who are very, very, very wealthy, and then you have Iron Man, right? Everybody in this room is Iron Man,
Except
Like-
for us.
except for you. And all of them, either you or Damien or both, got that from not just stepping on the backs of other people, but specifically the manufacture of something that is poisonous, whether it's plants, gases, something. Everybody in this room has made their vast fortunes on toxicology of some kind or another.
Mm.
Okay, Molly's very excited to be here now.
See, I knew Molly was a dark soul underneath all those happy smiles.
Or why Molly and Damien were specifically invited.
Specifically Molly and Damien,
Yeah.
and not Hoshi.
Well,
Damien,
Hoshi's
two,
not.
Well, true.
Hoshi's, to my understanding, the third level
Wouldn't be,
of
yeah.
rich, not
Mhm.
the top.
right. It's my understanding that Hoshi's family sits in rank number 3, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rena, you go upstairs
Mm-hmm.
because of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I specifically said don't do that. So Becky was like, I'm gonna do it. Like,
Mhm.
Yes. You said no as you pointed to the door with the big bright neon sign and the here's the keyhole, do not unlock or touch.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
that was way back when. That was when we first were going after the thing.
Stop living in the past, right? Rinker, if it's any consideration, Books That Burn also recommended a book to me that I am literally a different person for having read. So, that's pretty
Oh
great.
yeah, if you want book recs.
They're pretty
good.
great.
They're very good at it. They
Um,
also have like book reviews that they put places, so like check them out. They're
You
very good.
mean
Anyway.
Books That Burn?
Yep.
Nice. Opportunity, Books That Burn, in case that wasn't clear, that was a shameless opportunity for you to plug your thing. You should do the thing. Anyway, so Rena, you go upstairs, and while you sneak away from your friend successfully, the second floor is there's the half that everyone's totally allowed to be in, which looks like a series of changing rooms and rooms that are more recreational than that, right? The only room that there's a whole half of the section with a big rope in front of it, like at a movie theater, that says no entry, right? And on that is a placard that says, "Yes, Rena, this means you." That you get this. I don't know if you get distracted by it or you bump it or whatever, but we need to explain that whopping number you got somehow. And you just hear a giggle, like a big maniacal cackle. And it's Mike, could you provide us with a maniacal cackle, please? Now, could we get a little bit less 80s Bond villain and a little bit more demon?
Oh, well,
I mean, I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
so we're doing notes now. Okay.
Once
Yeah,
more
it
with
is.
feeling.
Oh my god! Like, listen, you're gonna interrupt my process.
Here's my feedback on your.
Right, a little less
Prompt
cheese, a little
two.
more terror would be great.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Perfect.
Yes.
That felt very
no.
uh
No, that was
That was
good. Don't
perfect.
do
That was
that was
wishy
good.
washy.
Yeah. That felt very oh fuck, what's his name from Baldur's Gate 3?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't played it.
Vince Shabano.
I have
Oh,
70
In all
hours and I
seriousness, that
haven't
was
left
that was
Act
exactly
1.
what I was looking for. Hey, thanks.
Wait. Jason Isaac's character? Are we talking?
I think
Now
so.
you're just
Yeah,
making up
yeah,
words.
the demon dude.
The demon dude. There's a lot of demon. Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck,
There's a
why am
lot-
I not
oh.
remembering his name?
Yeah.
The one that has
Wait.
the badass song in his chambers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So
Fucking-
I
don't
hear
know why I
this
can't remember his
laugh.
name.
Right, and
Anyway.
the door just opens on its own, and I mean, you know who, right? Is standing
Uh-huh.
there in a very, very nice three-piece suit that's mostly black with red trim,
Of course.
and just raised an eyebrow like, I mean, why though? Why can't you ever do? I'm not. I didn't even ask you to do a thing. I asked you to not do one thing.
But it's
Why?
you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And I'm running a very delicate show here. But I mean, since you're here, you come in here. Besides, that'll keep you safe from all the things that's going to happen to them. That doesn't really seem fair. But the rest of you hear the front door locked with a very heavy sort of clang sound.
And there's the trap.
I'm picturing the sound, the clang from Law and Order, just significantly louder.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So you're trying to get rid of all your competition again?
whoa. Get rid of implies a certain degree of finality, and that is not what's happening.
Oh, not that
Okay.
he's not seeing them as competition. Okay.
Right.
No.
I don't know. I feel like if I was you, I'd take that as a compliment.
Rena, are you transmitting?
No.
Of course you're not.
Of course not.
Mm-mm.
Good times. I will see the rest of you in 15 minutes.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Ah.
We didn't even get in one drink in. Come on.
No.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
Sorry, I got distracted watching sad memes of the or videos of the creature from Frankenstein.
Sad.
Aw.
He is baby, and I
Right.
love him. And I just want to give him a hug.
You
Uh,
big horror nerd, you. I mean, you're not wrong. Having read that book, look, if there's a victim in there,
Yeah.
it's not the doctor.
Uh-huh. The
Oh,
new
so he's the
Del Toro
antagonist.
film. Yeah, the new Del Toro film really pushed that to the forefront in a
Good
very
call.
good and very Del Toro way of doing it, and it's an incredible film,
Is
and
that the one
everybody should
that
go
just
watch it.
showed up on
Mhm.
Netflix recently?
We
Yeah, it
had
was
planned
in
to watch
theaters.
that, but somebody all of a
Yeah.
sudden was like, awaken stuff. So
Uh-huh.
I
I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but
Are you talking about yesterday?
I have tried to watch it twice, but I keep getting grossed out.
yeah, it's
how very Del
raw.
Toro.
Uh-huh. But it's
I'm
great.
not super great with
Yeah.
dismembered body parts.
Fair.
That's the entire thing. So yeah.
Yep.
That's
Jay,
the whole
next
premise
time-
of the whole thing.
next
Yes,
time you
Heather.
guys have that and I show up half asleep and you say, "Are you sure you shouldn't just go back to bed?" You can add, "If you go back, we have a movie we're gonna watch that
Oh,
you wouldn't
no,
like."
no.
And I would go, "Okay," and go back to sleep, knowing that I'm not making you waste your morning.
So Heather, you firstly, you matter more to me than any movie. Secondly,
Mhm.
that's always the standing plan. I didn't realize I had to say that. Besides, this was a great opportunity for me to call you and be like, "Hey, what are you busy sleeping?"
Yes, it
Go
was.
get some of those.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
That's how I sleep for sure.
But yeah, no, I watched it. I got the opportunity to watch it at a theater when it released to its limited release in theaters
Mhm.
on 35 millimeter.
Nice.
In like classic, very like old-timey theater.
Nice.
Ooh.
I figure Heather
Terrifying.
sleeps more like
Yeah.
How conceited.
I'm not gonna address
Hey,
how
Mike,
I
thanks
sleep
for that.
because I don't know how I sleep because I'm not awake to see me sleep.
Fair.
So
Very much in the I don't call me, I'm not home sort of school of thought.
Right.
yay.
Hoshi, out of curiosity,
Uh-huh.
do we like or like do you have any family connections with people here?
Like, are they family?
No, are they like members of your political party? Kind of so family hierarchy, social circle stuff. Not
They're
like
above it.
okay.
The conversation I'm assuming with Lady Kylie and her dad was because of their shared love of greenery and
Mhm.
plants, and he grew plants in our house. And I'm sure some of them would go to the parties her parents threw if it aligned with something that they needed, but I don't know that any of these people are in themselves politicians. And these are, if they're all people that got where they are for stepping on the backs of other people, her parents would
Mhm.
not be intentionally aligning with them positively. They would be,
Mhm.
if needed, aligning out of absolute necessity for a brief period of time. But this is specifically the type of thing her parents would never have discussed with her.
Okay,
So she
no-
knows very peripheral information of the people, which is actually why she was talking to Damien to try to see what all we know
Right.
of him. Because her role at a party was to show up, be introduced, you know, be patted on the head as the good little child, and then go to bed early. She was there to be paraded as the child of the hosts, not
Yep.
actually involved in any of the things intentionally.
Discussions or anything like
So
that.
nothing
right?
would be remiss if something happened at the end.
To these people, no. She after
That's
talking to Damien and knowing how they
good
got
enough.
here, she's not
Oh,
upset.
gosh.
How about the
if their
building
power-
itself?
Don't kill other innocents. If you
Are-
can contain it, we are included in that sentence, by the way.
We're not
don't kill
innocent.
us.
There are a few of you here that are not innocent.
Yeah, but we're on your team, so don't you dare.
Mm.
We have another
But-
lantern, right?
My lantern was used for Tanamichi. Do you have a
Mhm.
lantern? Okay.
Reina has the other lantern.
So so don't kill her.
So yeah.
But no,
She's nowhere near you
she's
guys.
not gonna be upset if
Mm-mm.
any of these people die or if their power is disrupted. But we are in this trap as well. Which again, she's because I don't know what's happening upstairs. So she's still trying to figure out what we have in common with these people. And again, why was it Molly and Damien invited as opposed to Kai or Hoshi or Four? Like, it could have been any of us invited. Why those two?
My guess it's probably the connection to the poisons is kind of my guess.
But
That was
does
my
that
guess, too.
go for Damien as well?
Hold on. We
Because to my knowledge, Molly and Damien are not uber rich.
can we back up
Yeah.
one
Sure.
episode?
Sure.
The invitation discussed this as a murder mystery party.
Mhm.
Everyone here is an expert in poisons. The idea was to
Mhm.
try and figure out how the guy sending the message was killed.
With a gun.
So everyone here, including us, including Damien and Molly, would be the experts. Damien as the investigator, Molly as the poison expert. Those two would be the candidates most likely to be able to do the forensic research necessary to come to the conclusion.
That's fair.
I literally have a technique called forensics experts
Yeah.
that I used
No,
the
that's-
last
no,
session
that makes sense. I
to
think
figure out how this guy, like, what to find that little chip thing.
I think if we're able to all converge our information, converge and discuss our information, really, that would make the most sense. But it's again, why are we even involved with this group of people here? Like, yes, everyone here has that thing, but they are, if it's everyone here is able to do the forensics, you would have, if that was the only criteria, you would have a wider variety of backgrounds here. And instead we have uber rich who fall into this specific category of how they got their money, and us.
Well, I was thinking about that too. Maybe it's because we actually witnessed the murder. You know, or two, did everybody who got
But
an
we were witnessing
invitation
the
get the
murder
same
that was
murder?
happening with the delivery of your invitation.
Right, but that could have been planned ahead of time.
Yes, no, it
Yeah.
it was. It
Yeah.
was a plan. But here's the thing. Knowing that Rena is upstairs talking to somebody and said competition and he didn't correct, my assumption is these are all the people that he just wants to take out. Okay, cool, great. Which we don't have that information because she's not sharing with us. Therefore, Hoshi's trying to figure out what that other level is. And that's my guess, is that it's we are the people that so and so upstairs is just trying to take out Kerblanc.
Mhm.
But that's the piece that's missing right now is yes, we were involved. Yes, we were invited. Yes, we witnessed it, but why us?
Mhm.
While you
That's-
are working this out
that's what
mentally
she's
or
trying to
out as a
parcel.
team,
Mhm.
a disembodied voice that you don't know will float through the air, call all of you by name. By all of you, I mean the party members.
Mm.
And you go, as the guest judges, it is your job to figure out which one of these people is responsible for the death of your delivery.
Whoa.
Talk to them as much as you like. You have until morning. It is 6 o'clock at this moment. By morning, you have to make a decision. If you don't, we'll kill you. If you make a decision, we'll kill that person. You do not have to be right. Those people are Lady Kylie, who'll get an introduction. She's an alchemist. Lord Tumbleton, who runs hundreds of mills across more than one dimension. If it's made out of paper, he almost certainly touched it at some point. Regent Freedom is every bit the American anime thinks Americans are, right? He has a
Mhm.
giant American flag. He's just ridiculous. Also, his name is Lord Freedom, right? And as you might imagine, he makes guns. Like it's his whole thing.
Very
Do any of
obvious.
sorry.
us here
I
looking
meant
at that
Regent Freedom.
recognize that it is American flag, or do we just notice that there is a
Um,
specific red,
Those
white,
of you who
blue
are
pattern
from
upon it?
Earth originally, probably.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you've got Lady Kylie, Lord Templeton, Regent Freedom, Boss Blackwell, who is socially probably the nicest person in here. He's charming, he's nice, he's bubbly, he's also a tech expert. It's his whole thing.
A what expert?
A tech expert. He makes computers.
Tech.
And Xanatos is here. And
Hey.
he's a middle shipper guy. It's his whole thing. Like, of these 5 people, your job is to pick a guilty party. Talk to them, talk to the other guests, talk to each other. You don't have to do any, like, whoever put this whole show together just trusts you to make the decision. You could just point right now and be done with it. You don't have to be right.
I just popped into
Hmm.
the chat all 5 different people and their descriptions for you.
Oh, bless you.
Cool.
Thank you. I was starting to write those down and went, wait, fuck.
I mean, Xanatos to me strikes me as absolutely the person who would have put this thing together,
Mhm.
not the person who's actually culpable. And if we point the finger at him, odds are he's not going to kill himself.
Xanatos is, for the first time, physically, definitely, actually in the flesh. That this isn't a hard light hologram. This is the real thing.
Mm.
I mean, if we just hate Xanatos, we could just,
You could.
Ye-
You could.
you know,
You don't
we
have
could just
to
take
be
care
right.
of him here.
But
Now,
then,
we are
Which is
going
to
off
say,
of the word
you
of
could
this
do this-
disembodied voice that we don't have to be.
Mhm.
You could do this the traditional gumshoe way and talk to them and gather data and blah blah blah, or you could just choose to be judge, jury, and executioner. Up to you.
Damien's
Is Rena still not in
morally
this room
gray
right now?
enough.
Damien has a particular piece of information no one else has because of your job. You know that Regent Freedom is personally responsible, because he
Mhm.
has a distinct policy of testing out all of the firearms he makes on, like, things that bleed. He is personally directly responsible for the death of hundreds of people in your
Mhm.
immediate vicinity of where you live.
Mhm. Mhm.
He's not just a guy who makes guns and goes, yeah, but some of them are used to protect people. Like, he's not, the guy sells murder and he knows it
Yep. Yep.
and he lives for it.
Mhm.
Lady Kylie is the other way around. Lady Kylie is very big on plausible deniability. And
Mhm.
beyond the fact that she makes a lot of things, including but not limited to specialized rice implants. Like, she also makes lots of healing herbs. Lady Kylie, one
Mhm.
could argue that Kylie does as much good as she does bad, or at the very least creates enough possibility for both of those things. Entire nations survive on the food she makes.
Mm.
Templeton's a paper guy. Like, he makes so many things are made out of paper. So many. And he's just in it for the money. There's no moral consideration to be had. He does not care. He swore fealty to the almighty dollar a long time ago. Blackwell has worked very, very hard to never ever ever represent the broken glasses pocket protector nerd. He's charming and well dressed and just not that guy. But he's also not particularly deep. He spent so much time creating this to fight against this persona that he doesn't necessarily have one of his own. Like, you're not really sure that if you scratched against Blackwell's personality hard enough, you'd actually find any depth in there. And you've met Xanatos.
Yeah, clarification for the judging.
Sure.
If we come to the conclusion that every party present is responsible,
That is your decision to make.
okay.
It's not a cop out.
So
Mhm.
define, how are we defining responsibility within the bounds of this exercise? Is this what
That
was
is
the
also your decision to make.
Cool.
All that matters is that the person or persons you choose will be dead by morning.
Or we will be.
Right. If you refuse the task, you'll be dead by morning.
interesting?
Man.
Also, all that info that Jay just spewed us about the individual candidates, I just
Mhm.
dumped in the chat as well.
If
Classic.
above table at least one of you just went, we could just kill all these rich motherfuckers and be done with it. You bet. You
So
bet.
That was
here's
Damien's first thought.
Here's my pushback. For me, the player,
Mhm.
if I was in a situation like this, the answer would be kill me, because I ain't
Mhm.
pointing a finger at nobody. Hoshi is not that
Mhm.
person.
She's not that person.
Mhm.
My as Hoshi, the question is less of who's responsible, because I think we can argue for each of them, and
Mhm.
more whose death will actually cascade harm as
Mhm.
opposed to only stopping the harm they're doing. Because you can say, yes, the person poisoning the water should get killed so that the water stops being poisoned. But if they're also the people that, create this thing, a horrible thing from happening, or were the reason why this group of people were too scared to do whatever, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good reason, but it's another thing to consider. Like, if Xanatos disappears, it doesn't mean that everything stops. It means that everything he had his finger attached to gets disrupted. Do you know how
Mhm.
much of a giant disruption that is? Like, that
Mhm.
type of
He
thing
is
is more
the
what Hoshi's
for anyone who's new
Yeah.
to meeting Xanatos, perhaps one of the viewers.
Mhm.
Xanatos is the single exclusive interdimensional shipper of goods.
Mhm.
yeah.
So
Basically, he is Jeff Bezos if he actually had
For
a
the
monopoly on
multiverse.
everything.
Right,
Mhm.
Or the
yeah.
multiverse.
Right,
For the-
yes,
yeah,
had
for
a
the
monopoly on the
multiverse of this
multiverse.
world.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
So-
right.
When not everyone knows that the multiverse is a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Arguably, Xanatos does provides the network for enough good that one might argue he's a necessary evil until such time he could be replaced by somebody who was less evil but still
Mhm.
just as functional. But that's not my decision to make. That's
But
yours
he's
as
also
players.
somebody who is doing harm, and he's an example
Actively.
of, we could say, ah, yes, get rid of Xanatos,
Oh yeah.
and what dominoes would fall with that. So
Mhm.
that's what Hoshi's going to be wanting to spend a majority of the time deciphering and figuring out and asking questions about, as
Mhm.
opposed to just, like, honestly, if we get to the end of the night and we can't figure out a reason for an individual to not be taken out, she might argue that all of them are culpable, all of them have an issue,
Mhm.
all of them will the disappearance and the end of their life will disrupt their power base, but she doesn't want to make that unilateral decision at this moment without
Right.
that
100%.
background.
Yeah.
Above
So, I
table,
don't
I am
know.
so much more interested in how you decide to work it, like what Heather's currently doing. I'm so much more interested in how you
Mhm.
approach this than what your final decision is.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm, mhm.
So I don't know what questions would be best for that. I don't know. What
I
I
have a
wanna
place to
know-
start.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
But Damien, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I want to know.
Mhm.
So this is probably something, and Jay, the player, didn't realize or didn't remember to do this at the
Uh-huh.
table at the time because I was shocked about the goo coming out of a guy's head.
Sure.
Yep.
At some point,
enough.
Damien would have, in the process of trying to figure out like and getting the murder mystery and solving the murder, like he would have then gone and tried to get identification from the person that delivered the mail.
The dead man?
Yeah. Like
The
who
dead
this
man's
person
name was
is might.
Ralph.
Okay. Uh
You've
And
seen
then-
Ralph around. He's like a
Mhm.
courier. He takes an odd job here, an odd job there, often seen
Mhm.
on a bike delivering a package for someone to someone else.
Mhm.
Like UPS, but a
On a
side
bike.
gig. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cause it's more of
In the
okay,
town you live
did
in, there
this
are 100 Ralphs.
person yeah, did this person see something that he wasn't supposed to? Did this person deliver bad news to someone and they're taking the fall for it? That's where Damien's brain starts going.
I see.
Of like a lot of times it's the person that died that can tell who killed them,
Mm.
depending on the circumstances of the death.
Kai's kind of going to push back and be like, everyone in this room is the sort of person who views the life of anyone of the working class as inherently disposable, good only for shock value. He might as well have been the manila envelope as far as they're concerned.
Oh
Although,
yeah.
to that point
But-
though, why the
Hmm.
fuck is Paper Guy here?
That's
Yeah.
actually, can I start with that?
Mm,
Because that
good.
leads into
Mhm.
my idea.
Yeah.
So, Molly is gonna go walk up to Templeton, who's the paper guy,
Yep.
and just start asking him questions about the envelope and the invitation that was delivered. Because
Mhm.
also, was it his work that enchanted the paper?
Mhm.
He'll look visibly like he'll turn funny colors when you tell him that there was like a delivery that a man because in order for you to pitch the idea of enchanted, you'd have to
Mhm.
tell him what happened, at least a
Yeah.
little bit. And when you
Mhm.
even suggest that a man died, he'll go, "Ugh," and turn a little green. He gets real squeamish at the idea of the dead, let alone when you tell him about the whole melting thing, he'll lurch into the nearest pot. And he goes, firstly, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, it's true that if there was we do specialize in making scented envelopes. There's no reason your paper can't be practical and smell nice.
Really
But
quick,
I like this
that
guy.
this is now a detail because you said vanilla instead of manila
bet.
one time.
Mhm.
But-
Mhm.
Beautiful
but-
callback. Anyway,
thank you. But my industry is huge. We make millions of vanilla envelopes a day. I don't actually touch all of them. Like
Right,
I have
but
a
do you
massive
have-
infrastructure for that.
Yeah, but do you happen to have, because I'm assuming you know about like the different departments of
Sure.
your
Right.
massive and very impressive empire.
Thank you.
So is there a section that enchants papers for delivery, such as because it seemed when we received our envelopes that the only person who could open it was the person who it was delivered to.
Mhm.
Because it had my
Oh,
name on it
a-
and had Damien's
You
name on
said
it.
enchanted. I'm sorry. You mean a binding chip? Yeah, we do that all the time.
Okay, can you explain like what would have happened because it like lit up in green flames?
Right,
What
right,
would have
right.
happened if Hoshi would have opened it? or
I'm
would it just
sorry.
not have
Was
let her?
it for Hoshi?
No, well, I was with Hoshi and she just so happened to pick it up because she saw my name on it.
But it wasn't addressed to her.
No, it was not.
Okay. If a person to whom the binding chip is not bound goes to open the envelope, or sometimes our tech development gets a little overzealous, and sometimes that comes up to don't if the person to whom it is addressed, to a person to whom it is not addressed touches it, let alone opens it, there is an acidic wash that comes out of it that some people interpret as fire that burns. Acidically, not actual fire burns. I realize the disparity in the word burn. But it would have hurt enough to make them drop it. That's the idea, is we take our mail security very seriously at Tumbleton Enterprises. Very, very seriously.
Yeah, which is important. I mean, you don't want to mess with the mail. So, do you happen to know anything about the specific envelope that got delivered to us?
Other than what you just told me that it had a binding chip. I mean, I believe you, by like it's a classic. And if it smelled like vanilla, a favorite of ours, that one sells often.
Do you have
especially at
like
Christmas
a
time? I don't know why that is.
That's
Christmas
really
isn't-
cute. Do you happen to have like a big purchaser of that specific type of envelope? Do you have
Oh,
like
yes.
a big client?
Yes, Freedom over there thinks they're hilarious, so he buys them by the shipping crate, thousands of them at a
And
time.
those enchantments, is that something anyone can do to any envelope, or does that have to go through a specific department?
So the chips are preloaded with the binding element, the fire in this case. And then when they're received by the person who paid for them, the idea is that they just talk to the envelope. They tell it. The first thing you say
Okay.
within earshot of the envelope is the name or names. The chip is pre-programmed to know how many names you paid for. You say those names and they go into the chip and you're good to go.
Oh, but you
Perfect. So
have
then
to
that way,
purchase the
do
envelope
people
with
do
the
people have the
knowledge.
option of
Mhm.
purchasing the envelope with the chip and without the chip, or do all of the envelopes come like that?
I mean, we do sell less secure envelopes, but they don't sell very often. But
That's
yes,
fair.
technically they're available.
Okay.
There are lots of people in the world in the various realms we travel through who have the same name. How do you bind the chip to its recipient and ensure delivery to the accurate individual?
I would love to answer that. I understand the stakes here, but that is a trade secret, and I would rather die than give it up. I'm really hoping that doesn't make me look more of a suspect. But if it does, I'm unwilling to compromise. My apologies.
I don't want it to switch to me yet, but I do. It might be next time I want to have a conversation with Lady Kylie. Just
Sure.
as on the docket.
Rena, as the only person who's not directly
Mhm.
involved, but is looking at a camera that is watching all of this, do you wish to go be involved?
Well, I was wondering, I had messaged you. Does the room that I am in block the transmission?
Yes. Though there is a button to turn that off because the person you're in the room with understands that there's bullshit to be had if you stay out of it, and bullshit to be had if you get involved, and any amount of bullshit is fair. Like,
Oh, well then she's gonna turn it back on so I can say, so I can like talk to them.
You push your mic
So,
in just a little bit again.
Sorry, can you hear me better now?
Mhm.
Okay. So she's going to turn that off. Let him watch that she's gonna be like turning it off, like
Sure,
not gonna
yeah.
hide it. So how's it going down there?
Where did you go?
none of your business.
Where do you think I went?
Where you're not supposed to go.
Yes.
Okay. Any updates? Any ideas of what's going on?
What was it that we had said before when I'm trying to think. She's going to relay what he had said about, oh, everybody's like, oh my goodness, words in
Where
my
the
brain.
competition?
Yes.
Mhm.
All of them are in competition with the person that I am with right now.
And
We
who
know
is
Xanatos is
now?
here, Rena.
But he's not with me right now.
Mm-mm.
Who's with you?
I
Someone
don't want to
else.
say right now.
Someone else. That's very clear and informative.
Okay.
Well, seeing as either their lives or our lives are at stake if we don't know who else is in this building.
Want to know?
Yes.
Daddy dearest.
Hmm. Say hello, Dad.
Mhm.
Hello. To answer your previous thought, if you point a finger at Xanatos, he will be dead.
Why? And it makes sense that it's Dad because he's one of the only people that can
Mhm.
get Xanatos here in person.
Yeah.
Why us? Just gonna ask Raina. Why is it us that are our group that is who
The
he's giving
judges?
this power to?
Why me specifically? Because I just met these people and I don't know.
2.
To be fair, I have no idea. All I know is that when I saw the invitation, I knew exactly who it was from, and I think it was just kind of it was time to have another face to face since all the other shenanigans. Apparently he's proud of me for some reason, and so that's why I'm not dead right now.
Any chance he's still harboring issues over the last stunt we pulled with him?
I mean, he's always going to be harboring issues over that specific thing, but yeah, I really don't know what his end game is here right now. All I know is that I wanted to cause more chaos. And did you know there was actually a sign that told me specifically to stay out of this room?
Oh.
My name
How
was
well
on the
did that
flag
work?
outside.
Oh, did
Well,
that
obvious-
work? It
well,
did not.
Clearly, it didn't.
Yeah,
Like-
no, it didn't. It didn't work. So I guess I could be your inside person up here. But from my perspective, I mean, you could always just kill them all and move on.
Okay.
That you could.
We could, but I think everyone at least deserves the conversation to defend their piece.
Kai,
You
do you
know,
agree with that mentality?
Mm.
Beg pardon?
Do you agree with Molly's mentality in this moment? Do you think that all these people deserve the right to counsel and to be heard?
The only caveat I would have would be that if we were going to go with Rena's plan, kill them all would require Daddy being downstairs too.
Not necessarily.
So no, then. Like,
Hoshi
I
will-
really appreciate that everybody's individual idealism regarding this concept is leaking out all over
Well,
the table, and that's lovely.
Hoshi
Rena will
will
also say
um,
that she would prefer that Xanatos doesn't die, but that's just because she has some side deals on the side.
I saw your
will-
question. The answer is absolutely, totally, you bet.
Rena,
Hmm?
Hoshi will relay what I said before of the logic of I don't mind if we point at all of them, but I want to know what the ripple down will be for each of them to make that decision. Do you have any insights on these individuals?
Would I?
Some.
Well,
I think we
know
all
that Xanatos and
Hmm.
Lady Kylie would probably be the worst ones to have be gone because
Mhm.
of all the other things that they do.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's not always bad, especially with Xanatos and all the technology he controls.
Mhm.
And since most of that technology is directly linked to him physically, that would be
okay.
very dangerous for it to
You bet.
not work properly, because more than likely he has some safety measures, and meaning if he dies, we all die. Meaning the universe could implode on itself. And with Lady Kylie, her alchemy is also good.
Right. She's responsible for, not single-handedly, she has a company, right? But this is a company of, there's Amadeus Cho and all the other nerds that work for him. Sorry, that was a deeper Marvel cut. There's Reed Richards and all the nerds that work for him.
Mhm.
Right. There's
Who?
only one Reed Richards. I don't care how many other geniuses you stack into a room. Any
Mhm.
20 of them is not one of him. So, which is not to
So-
say that Reed Richards is a good man. He's not.
So top
like-
two that will have the biggest repercussions are Lady Kylie and Xanatos.
Xanatos.
And
Which makes
arguably
sense.
Tumbleton, because
Mhm.
so many things in the
Paper.
world are made out of
Yeah.
paper.
Paper. Yeah.
Envelopes,
So-
books,
But him
lots
going
of art.
away, does that take away all paper company?
Oh no.
No.
No, just throw a wrench in
But
everything.
Space
Yeah.
Thunder.
Tumbleton
Mhm.
Templeton has gone out of his way to employ trillions of dollars worth of social programs because they're cheaper than police and lots of other things. So Templeton is the only person in this room who is absolutely involved, indirectly, to be fair, in the toxic applications of various things. But one could argue that he doesn't actually know the full extent of the damage because his company is that large. It doesn't have enough oversight.
Mhm.
If he has any great crime, it's that he doesn't have enough people helping him run the show that should be doing that in an attempt to keep up with his. He's a decent person.
Rena would
And there just
probably-
aren't enough decent
And-
people in his employ.
Now, decent guy being Captain Dick Out.
Yes.
Yes. Look,
Um,
just because he's mostly a nudist doesn't mean he's a bad person.
So
Like,
Rena
what?
would probably say is for to put her hat in, she would be Lord Freedom
mm,
and or Blackwell
Boss
because of how
Blackwell.
mysterious Blackwell is. But
mhm.
Lord Freedom, I mean, yes, he manufactured weapons. There's other companies, Xanatos, that manufactures weapons. So if he
Right,
goes,
yeah.
that's not really going to be. That would probably be more of a din depending on who his contractors are.
Where I'm
Yeah,
going that with
so-
Tumbleton is if you remove Tumbleton from play, the company will continue to exist. That's not even a thought. But it will somebody who is almost certainly more of a dick than him will
Will
take
Mhm.
that place.
So
So the industry will become more difficult to work with, perhaps almost certainly more expensive.
Mhm.
so if we have to choose one right now, Freedom would be the one. If we're choosing more than one, I agree with Freedom and Blackwell.
Mhm.
You
I
would
want
doom
Xanatos
someone
to owe us.
for just being socially nice
Him being socially nice means nothing.
for Blackwell.
Blackwell, he's also not particularly deep intentionally. So what is he hiding?
Mhm.
Like the plausible deniability almost. Like I'll hire
Yeah.
other people to do it so I don't have to worry or think about it.
And he's
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
techie that he probably also is in competition with Xanatos
Because
too.
all
so.
of them are probably somehow connected, which means all of them can be culpable.
Mhm.
But which one will have the least negative
We get rid of the
domino
monster,
effect?
right?
So-
would be
freedom.
Well,
Yeah, get rid
So-
of the mass murdering monster. How's
Yeah.
this
So-
even a question for you guys?
No,
So-
No, it's
he
not.
He is one, but we can get rid of more than one if we want. And so I'm saying he would be the top. Then if we have a second one, it would be Blackwell. And then personally, I want Xanatos to owe us. So,
Mhm.
and he would have the biggest negative domino effect if he gets pulled out. Lady Kylie, I kind of
She
want to
beats
figure
so many
out
people.
how to utilize her actually. And Templeton is frankly, we just shouldn't even touch him. He's fine.
I
And
think
we
he's
shouldn't touch him
just.
for other
Decided to be
reasons.
fine.
No, we should just.
Mhm.
What were you
Mike,
gonna
do you
say
have a
though,
thing
Kai?
against
What were
people
you
who are
starting to
naked?
say?
I just no. Like when you show up to a fancy party and all you got on is a tie. I just
Are you uncomfortable with the human form, Mike? Like,
no.
You're not
it-
doing personal attacks on this channel, please.
No, I'm okay with I just it feels
Time
like
and a place. Time and a place.
yeah.
Mhm.
It feels
I
like
see.
we're hovering on the boundary of I am doing this for sexual harassment reasons and I am doing this for nudism reasons.
oh, I see. Okay, right.
So that's Hoshi's list based off of the information that
Mhm.
Jay has given and that Rena has given. For you said that freedom is the one that you're going for, which I agree with. Both for culpability and for least, like if we pull him out, the domino is mostly positive as opposed to negative outcome. But any other logics, ideas, pieces that we should consider?
Well, we are kind of ignoring the stated premise of the exercise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damien thinks that Lord Freedom pulled the trigger. I think he would Damien is very much this person likes what he does, and he's not
Mhm.
afraid to get his hands dirty to do what he does, and he has the means and the knowledge to make a kill like that.
And separate from his
Because of what he
company, he
does.
himself has done that kill
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
many times that's
He
not
is the
that's not a
most
new thing for him.
plausible, though. Speaking of that bullet, the bullet itself dissolved, correct?
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay.
I think 4 should try to use Gearheart on Freedom's weapons, because I guarantee you Freedom
True.
probably has a couple guns on him at this point.
Mhm.
Because if it's like the classic stereotypical anime character, like he would be carrying guns.
Mhm.
So I think
However,
if they can test,
the
But
kind
both-
of the kind of gun required to fire around that far would be immense. So it,
special pockets, it's fine.
yeah, but even still, like if it can get any and all information, like it
mhm,
doesn't hurt to try.
yeah.
Damien, what is your forensic ability thing? Can you give us any more
Specifically,
information than what we already have?
Take 2 actions. You can analyze a body to find any wounds and determine what caused them. Additionally, when I assassinate a character, the wound can only be found with a difficulty 4 medicine check. So I know what I'm doing, and also I can point out what people are doing.
You are the threat of I can take you out and leave no evidence.
I am the Batman in the way that I love and trust all of you in my Justice League, but I also have
Contingency
very
plan for all of
much
us.
A file.
planned out
Yep.
how each of you will die, and nobody will know how.
Yep.
Or point it back to me.
Does Molly
That's the level of like what Damien has, like just in general. Probably not all you yet, because he doesn't know all of you yet, but
yeah, but that's what he's working on.
mhm.
So Molly, you want 4 to do the gearbox?
Yeah,
Gearheart.
Gearheart, and just look at the weapons, see
Mhm.
any information that he can get out of it.
And hell,
bet.
if you approach it with I like inventing things, can I see your cool inventions?
Mhm.
He might just hand them to you.
But also, too, do they all know why they're here?
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
they heard the premise.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
We did.
Yeah, that was out
Mhm.
loud, and they're like, they don't like line up in a big row or anything.
Mhm.
But when the voice says, feel free to interrogate them, talk to them, they'll all adjust accordingly and sort of blink and wave and, make themselves known in case you didn't know.
Okay, cool.
Mhm. And that also means that they know that we're looking for answers.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mhm.
Region Freedom has chosen to sit
Mhm.
at a large table that's easily holds 8 people by himself.
Mhm.
Because he's pompous.
Right, because he's a giant, right. Xanatos and Blackwell are having a nice conversation with fancy glasses. They're holding like this. There's probably scotch in them, sitting over in the corner. Kylie is, if Molly doesn't like retract to go talk to the group, by this point, Kylie will have noticed that you have a certain air of plant to you,
Mm.
and will get involved
Air
in
of
that.
plant.
An air of plant.
Air of
You bet.
plant be the title today.
Air of
Mhm.
plant, sure.
Yeah.
Um,
So
A certain air of plant.
a
certain air of plant.
Mhm.
Right,
Also,
Mhm.
Kai, you said that we're ignoring the premise. What are we ignoring from it?
Talking to
The
them.
not just talking to them, but I mean like the actual
Solving of the mystery.
Investigation.
the cause of death specifically.
Mhm.
Like what like the thing that bothers me is, why is Paper Guy here at all? It's well, there was a chip, if I recall, inside the bullet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was A, shot, B,
Melted.
melted, C, the method by which he was melted was the chip thing, right?
Which is a
Yeah.
tech thing.
Right.
Which is a tech
Blackwell.
thing.
The melting also feels very alchemically to me.
Right.
Mhm.
That's why I said, when you're like, we could argue all, I'm like, yeah, all of them could be argued for actively participating somehow in what happened to kill him.
Except the envelope.
Not necessarily, because the envelope
Is
being
what brought him
sent
there.
is what
Well-
brought him to our doorstep.
Right. But at the same time, that could have been anything.
That's
Why-
not going to be somebody creating a thing to kill someone. That's not the chip.
Yeah.
That's not melting.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not the bullet.
Yeah,
But
he could
also,
have.
like Paper Guy feels like there's a reason why he's here, and it's not a good one. But also in terms of that, which is why Hoshi switched from who did it to if we point to someone who's the biggest domino, because if we get it wrong, we don't want to get it wrong both ways.
Hmm.
Mike, you have to go to bed before the rest of us, I'm pretty sure. So we could, and obviously there's no clean place for us to break tonight. So you tell me
Right.
when we're done. Before that though, you haven't said anything. How do you want, no, well, not very much. How do you want to approach this? Do you have an ideology you want to manifest? One
Not-
person, 3 people, all of them?
I'm
None of
still-
them?
I'm still thinking
Okay.
of a.
I just
kind
don't
of-
want you to feel left out.
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Stormy and I operate opposite when it comes to processing. I'm very out loud. Here's all the ideas. Somebody pitch in, and
Mm.
Stormy is very let me marinate it in my brain.
Like Marius. That's like a Marius and Marinate
Mhm.
sound relatively similar.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Also, I've seen the pictures of the floofy boy in the chat. He's so handsome. He's very classy, baby.
Baby.
Is a very dapper boy.
Who is? Kai, what are we looking at? You done now? Done 10 minutes? What are we looking at?
I also have to be in
No,
bed.
you don't.
I do. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want Stormy to get the thing, he has to go to work, which means he has to go to sleep.
Fine. Fine. Be that way.
To be
Uh,
continued.
To be continued. I will see everybody next week. Besides,
Woo.
you'll have had more time to work out how you feel.
Yeah,
And who to
definitely.
blame?
Yeah.
Uh,